a video with me faffing around with some blueberries. So I bought 5.5 kilos worth of blueberries for £6. They were on offer in the local independent supermarket, and I was like, I'm having them for that price. It was a lot, and with my idea was what we'll do is I will juice them, so extract the juice out of them. I'll turn that juice into cordial, and then the pulp that's left over, I'll put that in the cake. But then I was thinking, which I've done in the past, and it kind of really works, because basically once you've squished them a little bit, so what I did was I squished them a little bit and then froze them and then I frosted them, and then more juice kind of comes out, and then I squeeze the excess juice out of the blueberry pulp, and we're left with all that juice. So there's loads of juice there to make a lovely amount of cordial. And then because they're like little raisins, right? I've put them in cake in the past, and they work really well. I put them in just a normal cake, like a sponge, and they worked really well. And you can and then I put them in a rich fruit cake, Christmas cake type of thing, and it worked really kind of quite well, because this is going to be me explaining around the houses. So, but my friends had given me the fruit that they'd macerated in gin to make a blueberry gin, and I'd used the fruit that they'd given me, the leftover fruit from the gin. I'd used that in a cake, and it was delicious. So the cake that I made with the fresh berries was nice, but just not as nice as the fruit that had been macerated in gin. So, and also I'd had a look. I think the fruitcake, one of the fruitcakes that I'd put this fresh fruit pulp in, had started to go. By the time I got around to eating it, because I normally mature them for like a month before eating them. Well, some of them don't get to a month before it won't start eating them. But it started to go a little bit mouldy, and I can only put it down to the fruit being fresh, and it's not really kind of quite cooked. So raisins and sultanas and candied peel and cherries and all those type of things have basically been cooked and had a lot of the moisture removed. But these, the fresh blueberry pulp, it's not really pulp, but the fresh blueberries kind of still had a bit of liquid still quite in it. So it was a very nice cake, but it went off kind of quite quickly, which I was a little bit disheartened about, really, because it was a really nice cake, and I couldn't eat the last few bits because it had gone a little bit mouldy. So what we're going to do is move this out of the way. I'm going to macerate the fruit in some alcohol. I'm going to use vodka. I'm not going to use gin, because I had to buy vodka for something else. I also drank some of the vodka as well in a cocktail. But the vodka I've got left, we're going to macerate the fruit in the vodka, and then see if that emulates the original fruit that I got from the fruit gin, and it will drive out the rest of the liquid, and then hopefully it will make the cake last a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is, and we'll also get like a fruit vodka out of it as well. So what have we got weight wise? I need to measure. I think there's enough fruit in there for 3 rich fruit cakes, but I need about 4.5 pounds. About 4.5 pounds for 3 fruit cakes, and there's about 5 and a bit pounds in there. So I think once we've added the vodka, and then we've squeezed, a month later we've squeezed the vodka out of it, there'll be about the right amount of fruit for 3 cakes. So how much fruit is in there? I'm just going to weigh it in. I have to do it off camera, because that board isn't particularly level, and you don't get a good reading. So there is 2 kilos 458 grams, and in pounds that's 5 pounds 6 ounces and 3/4. So this video will be in 2 parts, because I'm not going to have this hanging around on my computer for 2 months while the fruit's macerating. So clean jar, and And then we're going to put the fruit in the jar, and then we're going to put the vodka on top. Hopefully I've got enough vodka. And then, I don't know how much vodka I've got. 70 cls in a bit. But there'll be a bit of juice in there. And then we'll have like a fruit vodka. So I'm getting kind of quite a few bites out the cherry for this, if I think about it. You know, I'm getting to use the... Oh, there's loads of fruit, isn't there? We're going to need more vodka. Probably need more vodka. And it'll probably not thingamajig it. It probably won't preserve it, because there's quite a lot of vodka in there. Should I really do this, or should I do it in a small batch? Ooh, it's kind of quite interesting. That amount of that vodka's at about 40%, and that amount of fruit is going to take it down to about 10% with alcohol. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's late. I've been swimming. I'm a bit tired. Let's just do it. Let's just pour in vodka. And if we need to buy a bit more, we need to buy a bit more. But I'll probably end up topping it up with gin. Gin a bit more useful. Oh, no, I might have enough. I need to top it up right to the very top. Oh no, I've got gin left. I've got vodka left over. Oh, I end up drinking now. No, let's get something in there. There'll be some air bubbles, so if we can move it around a bit, we might get more. Vodka in there. Let's see how we go. Yeah, if we put a float on top of vodka, then it should be okay. Hopefully it won't go off. I won't put it in the cupboard. I think I'll have to leave it out for a few days to kind of see what happens. Come on, will you off it in? Yes. Ah! This wine. I could have drunk that vodka. Not to worry. Right, so we'll see what happens. Can't imagine it. Yeah, I don't think it'll go off. But we'll see if that works. We'll see if we can get some nice flavoured vodka out of that. And we'll see if it then takes the excess amount of water out of the blueberries. And it'll make a better cake. I think. There'll still be some air bubbles want to come up out of that. Yeah, I don't think there'll be enough actual water in there for it to start fermenting. There'll be some natural yeast in there, but hopefully the vodka will have killed them. But anyway, see what happens. Curious as ever.